I got several requests recently for easy types of cakes, so I thought of doing this jam layered butter cake recipe. For this recipe I'm using, there are two, this is not actually a pastry but a kind of, so for that I'm using 60 grams butter with 125 grams self-raising flour, and going to use 2 tablespoons of milk in that, and then I have strawberry jam for spreading, and the next one is the cake layer. For that I'm using 190 grams self-raising flour with 60 grams butter, half a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 eggs, 1 cup caster sugar, and quarter a cup of milk, and I'm going to do an icing on top too. For that, using 1 cup of icing with nearly a 2 teaspoons of butter and a drop of vanilla and just a little bit of warm water. So to start this recipe, I'm going to leave the icing aside and going to do the base first. For that, add the 60 grams butter into a mixing bowl or a food processor, and then the self-raising flour. Make sure the butter is at room temperature and it's soft enough. Then going to add 2 tablespoons of milk into that and going to mix this until it combines only. It's ready. So take it when it is just crumbly and put that into a prepared baking tray. I'm going to use 23 centimeter round cake pan, but you can always use a square pan. I like this a bit lower, so that's why I'm using a bigger pan. You can use 20-inch pan too for this recipe. Sorry, 20 centimeter pan in this recipe too. So to start this, after putting that into the pan, slowly press it down and make a nice base out from that and leave it aside. So use the same bowl, it saves time. So add the butter into the mixing bowl back again, and then into that add the sugar and half a teaspoon of vanilla and start mixing it on speed 2 and increase it up to speed 8. Next, add the eggs one by one and mix it well. When the eggs are nice pale in color, add the flour and then the milk and mix that about 1 minute. So the cake batter is ready. Going to leave it aside, and now take the base out and into the base add 2 to 3 tablespoons of strawberry jam, and after spread it evenly on the base. Next, take the prepared batter and put the batter and spread the batter evenly on the jam mix, and this goes to the oven 180 about 25 minutes. So the cake is ready, and always make sure when you insert a skewer it comes out clean. So leave that cake in the tray about 5 to 10 minutes, and after that transfer that onto a wire rack and cool it completely. To do the icing for the cake, add the icing sugar and butter into a mixing bowl. Mix well and add the vanilla and the water and make that to a consistency that you can spread on the cake. So after mixing, the icing has to come to a consistency like this. Now I'm going to take the cake and spread the icing on the cake nice and even. So when you are doing this and when you are spreading, make sure your spatula is a bit hot, then it's really easy to spread it. So I'm going to cut it and show you how it looks like. So when I cut it, it's really nice and with a jam layer, and it's nice crumbly easy cake that you can try for afternoon teas. Hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.